Hi, everybody, and welcome to Toronto. We're going to bring you inside the Air Canada Centre where the Toronto Raptors are going to take on the Atlanta Hawks. Time now for the starting lineups. We begin with the visitors from Atlanta, an all Pac-10 backcourt, pretty young and pretty talented. It's possible if Atlanta was fully healthy, none of these three guys would be starting in the front court. Starting lineup, as always, in the backcourt for the Raptors, Alvin Williams and Vince Carter. What do you expect tonight, given some of the things we talked about in the open?
I would look for Vince Carter to really step up and try to attack the Atlanta Hawks.
Up front, Antonio Davis and Charles Oakley, two of the top 15 rebounders in the NBA.
Lenny Wilkins realizes that Mo Peterson's a rookie. Some of the defensive mistakes he's going to have to live with, but it's for the benefit of the offense.
Raptors made a lot of news in the local newspapers today here in the Toronto area, really through nothing that they've done, but a lot of reaction and commentary in all the newspapers about the state of the team right now. The rotation, sharing the basketball, unselfishness, camaraderie. Is this team where it needs to be with the playoffs just a few weeks away?
That's exactly the big question. Lenny Wilkins and a lot of the players, they're questioning.
If Brevin Knight can save it, which he does, the first possession of the night goes to the Hawks.
So maybe you leave him in because of the ability to take good shots and make them.
Alvin Williams with the strip and the catch and the dish, and Peterson the finish and the foul.
Big guys involved, and then they're going to help me get involved, take the pressure off late in the game.
Glover to Henderson, knocked away. Johnson switches hands, tip no good. Hawks are active. Blocked. Atlanta played last night at home. They were beaten by 14 by San Antonio, so that's a tough second night of a back-to-back. Glover missed from the baseline. Clark with a tap to Carter. The lob, Peterson.
That's a great pass. Vince Carter waited, gave Mo Pete the angle, and put that ball in a perfect spot.
We talked at the top about everybody getting involved. Carter has made sure that Peterson's been involved, and on that last possession, just about everybody touched the ball. Double figures already for Peterson. Glover at the other end. Williams comes up with a loose ball, and here come the Raptors up 7.
Jason Terry in the post. Take it to the bucket. Don't fade away.
Got a big size advantage on Terry. Bodler spinning on Clark. Pretty on Clark that easily, huh?
He was just waiting for that one.
Glover, a strong guy who loves to get into the paint. Finds a little room. Rebound Clark.
Yeah, a little too quick there. Need to take a little bit more time, get his legs into the shot.
Terry to Glover. Surrounded underneath, and Clark may get credited with another block.
Yeah, there's been some big fellas in the league. I would guess that he's not going to get the NBA record, but pretty impressive nevertheless.
We're told that the NBA high this season for most blocks and a half is 9, and it's been done 5 times. Carter all the way. Boy, what it must feel like to be able to do that.
You could see that pass coming. Now, if I'm the defender in that play, who am I going to take? I'm taking Vince out of the play and making Oakley do something.
Terry stripped. It's an 11-0 run for the Raptors over the last 4 minutes.
To Del Curry's credit, Dan, he's a shooter, but he's been coming into games looking to get his teammates involved.
Terry, a quick shot, runs down the rebound, misses again. Medela gets Clark in the air. Clark still got a piece of him.
This game on the glass, Raptors had only 30 rebounds against the Charlotte Hornets that night. The other night, that's a season low.
Shot clock violation of the Hawks, unaware when they inbounded the ball. There were only 4 seconds remaining. Jordan was heavily criticized his first 4 or 5 years because the perception was Larry Bird and Magic Johnson made their teammates better and Michael Jordan did not. And now 10, 15 years later, that all seems so silly in retrospect.
Yeah. You know he's going to take that shot. Pretty good guy to take that shot, even in transition, but wait for your rebounders.
Mohammed spins baseline, gets around Davis, who's playing with 3 fouls. Clark may have altered that shot.
I think he's got another block shot on the books. Bring it out and reset.
Things are getting a little bit ragged here the last minute or so.
Yeah, and that's what you want to try to avoid, Dan. Even if it's a game where you can absolutely dominate like the Raptors have been doing, you still want to be smart.
Oakley is stripped. Alvin Williams between the legs, spins, misses the shot, gets the rebound, kicks it out. Peterson for 3. Brevin Knight's a really tough guy. 5'10", only about 170 pounds. Bodler inside. Oakley had it. Bodler gets it back. Another block for Clark.
You have to lean in. If Keon Clark can go straight up, you don't have a chance of shooting over.
Tough catch in traffic. Try and find out what the league record is for most blocks and a half, most blocks in a game. We already know he's got the Raptor record for most blocks and a half, and he's closing in on the game one. The flexibility in the lineup is there to say the least, with Vince Carter, Alvin Williams, Jerome Williams, Tracy Murray, so many players capable of playing multiple positions.
Exactly.
Medela, no. Rebound, Williams. That didn't take long. Oakley, no. And the rebound to Muhammad. You know, Nazir Muhammad, when he got to Kentucky as a freshman, was 320 pounds. He's 240 now, and he's been 240 for about the last 4 years.
Pretty much had their way in Vancouver, and Grizzlies on a lengthy road trip right now where they've really struggled.
And just getting a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here in the building. Vancouver trailing Indiana by 24 right now in the third quarter. Terry trying to shake Carter. A block for Vince. Williams the look ahead. Carter to catch. He's held, and it goes anyway. Glover to the foul line and beyond, has it knocked away, and it's off him out of bounds.
Good hands by Alvin Williams. Glover looked like he had an easy two right down the middle.
35-point lead for the Raptors, and it looks like the Hawks are going to hold it a little bit. 7-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock as the third quarter winds down. This can't be any fun at all for these guys in the red uniforms.
Not at all.
Maloney drives off to Muhammad, and coming back to help Alvin Williams. Who's going to get credit for that? Was that Clark again?
Oh, yeah. How you'd think. Shot didn't look good leaving Montrose's hand there, Dan. Didn't really follow through and let it go confidently.
Medela working hard. Jerome Williams knocks it away. Here comes Michael Stewart. So all 12 Raptors will get a chance to play here tonight. 2:31 to go in the game. 110-79 for the Raptors. Maloney with a nice feed inside and a foul. Another check of the out-of-town scoreboard here with the Air Canada Center. The Grizzlies having the kind of night in Indianapolis. It was all Toronto after about the first 4 minutes of this game. Now the Raptors can run out the clock without taking another shot. 29 for Vince Carter. Triple-double for Alvin Williams. 11 blocks for Keon Clark. And a resounding win for the Raptors. 112-86 over an undermanned and overmatched Atlanta Hawks team. 13 points, 12 blocks, 8 rebounds, and a monster night for Keon Clark.
Saw Lon Kruger thanking the officials for making this last just a little bit longer.
Rough night for Lon Kruger and the Hawks. There will be better days ahead for the youthful Hawks. An easy and enjoyable night for the Toronto Raptors, as we kind of expected off the top, given all the injuries and illness that the Hawks are going through right now. But they played well. They shared the ball. They played with intensity, made the extra pass, and when they had open looks, they knocked them down.
That's the key, Dan. They did all the little things to take the game early on, and that's what made it so effective as the game continued.